Are you waking up with mucus in your throat every single morning? It's frustrating, isn't it? That constant need to clear your throat, especially when you're just trying to enjoy a peaceful breakfast. You might think it's just a part of getting older, something you have to live with, but the truth is, there are real reasons behind this discomfort. And the good news? They're simple to address. I'm here to tell you that waking up with mucus doesn't have to be your reality. In this video, we're going to dive into 5 common causes for why this happens and, most importantly, how you can fix it for good. Now, let me know. Does this sound like something you've experienced? Are you sick of that annoying throat clearing every morning? Drop a comment below to share your story, and I'd also love to know from which city you're watching from. Drop in the comments. Let's see where our community reaches. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on helpful tips like these. Reason number 1. Post-nasal drip. Let's start with something really common that many older adults deal with: post-nasal drip. Have you ever woken up and felt like there's something stuck in your throat, that constant need to clear it? Or maybe you feel a little tickle that just won't go away no matter how much you try to swallow. Well, this might be because of post-nasal drip. What's happening is that mucus from your nose is slowly dripping down into your throat while you sleep. This is especially common for people dealing with allergies, sinus infections, or even dry air in their home. As we age, the mucous membranes in our noses and throats can become more sensitive, making this drip worse. And unfortunately, when you wake up, the result is that sticky feeling in your throat that you just can't seem to shake. Now, here's the thing. It's not something you have to just live with. You can actually manage it with a few easy steps. One of the most effective ways to reduce postnasal drip is by using a saline spray before bed. This helps to clear out excess mucus from your nasal passages so it doesn't end up draining into your throat overnight. If you're looking for a natural method, you can also try a neti pot. It might sound a little odd if you've never used one before, but it's simply a small device that uses saline solution to rinse out your sinuses, which can help clear that trapped mucus and prevent it from dripping down while you sleep. Another simple but powerful solution is elevating your head while you sleep. By propping up your pillow, you make it harder for the mucus to collect in your throat while you lie down. This can really reduce that annoying feeling when you wake up. Some of you might already be aware of this, but let me stress this again. Dehydration makes things worse. Mucus becomes thicker when you're not drinking enough water, so make sure you're staying hydrated throughout the day. This not only helps your body produce thinner, easier to clear mucus, but also supports overall throat health. If you're dealing with postnasal drip, try making these small changes and see if they help. The relief can be noticeable in just a few days. And remember, this isn't something that's just part of getting older. It's a common issue that you can manage with simple solutions. If you're feeling frustrated, know that you're not alone, and there's a lot you can do to feel better. Now, if this resonates with you, I'd love to hear what steps you've tried, or if you're planning to give any of these solutions a go. Feel free to drop a comment below and let me know how it's going for you. Reason number 2, chronic bronchitis. Let's move on to another possible cause of that persistent mucus buildup: chronic bronchitis. This one can be a little trickier to deal with, but I promise you, understanding it is the first step in feeling better. Chronic bronchitis is a condition where the airways in your lungs become inflamed and irritated over time. For many older adults, especially those who have smoked in the past or have had long-term exposure to pollutants, this inflammation can lead to a constant production of mucus. When you wake up in the morning and find yourself clearing your throat a lot or coughing up mucus, chronic bronchitis could be the culprit. The frustrating thing about chronic bronchitis is that it doesn't just happen once in a while. It can last for months or even years, making it feel like you're constantly battling this extra mucus. This can be especially tough if you're already dealing with other health challenges, and it can seriously affect your quality of life. So, how can you manage it? First and foremost, if you smoke, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your lungs. Smoking damages your airways, making them even more inflamed and causing your body to produce more mucus as a defense mechanism. I know quitting is tough, but the difference it can make is huge. If you've tried before and slipped up, don't be discouraged. It's never too late to give it another shot. Another important thing is staying hydrated. If your throat and airways are dry, the mucus can become thicker, making it harder to clear. Drinking plenty of water helps to thin the mucus and makes it easier to cough up. Simple as it sounds, staying hydrated is key to managing this condition. Lastly, seeing a doctor is absolutely crucial. Chronic bronchitis is a condition that often needs medical intervention. Your doctor might recommend a treatment plan that could include medications like bronchodilators or steroids to help reduce the inflammation in your airways. They may also suggest pulmonary rehabilitation or breathing exercises that can improve lung function. I know it can feel like you're stuck in a cycle of mucus and coughing, but with the right care, it's possible to break that cycle and feel much more comfortable. If you've been struggling with chronic bronchitis, make sure you're taking these steps to manage it, and most importantly, consult your doctor to explore treatments that could help. If you've dealt with chronic bronchitis or are currently managing it, I'd love to hear how you've been coping with it. Drop a comment below and share your experience. Now, let's move on to the next reason. Stay with me, we're almost there. Reason number 3, dry air. Now, let's talk about something that most people don't realize is affecting their breathing: dry air. This one might sound too simple to be true, but if you're waking up with mucus in your throat, it could very well be because the air in your home is too dry. I'm talking about those months when you're running the heater all night in the winter or when the AC is blasting in the summer. When the air around you lacks moisture, it can really irritate your throat and lungs, making them overproduce mucus as a way to protect themselves. As we get older, our mucous membranes, the delicate linings in our nose, throat, and lungs, become more sensitive. They don't handle dryness as well as they used to, which is why the mucus production ramps up when the air is dry. For some of you, this might feel like a daily struggle, especially during the colder months when the heater is on. You might wake up with a scratchy throat, thick mucus that's hard to clear, or feel congested right after you get out of bed. It can be frustrating, right? But trust me, dry air could be the reason behind it. So what can you do about it? The good news is, it's easy to fix. One of the best solutions is to use a humidifier. A humidifier helps put moisture back into the air, and just adding one to your bedroom can make a world of difference. You don't need anything fancy. Just a basic humidifier that runs while you sleep can help keep your throat from drying out and reduce the mucus buildup you wake up with. If you don't want to invest in a humidifier, there's a cheap trick you can try. Place a bowl of water near your heater. This simple move can help the water in the bowl evaporate into the air, adding some moisture without needing any extra equipment. It might not be as powerful as a humidifier, but it can definitely help make the air feel less dry, especially during the winter months. Another small but effective tip is to stay hydrated throughout the day. Drinking plenty of water keeps your mucous membranes moist and helps thin the mucus so it's easier to clear. So, if you're in a dry environment, remember to drink more water and keep your throat hydrated from the inside out. Lastly, don't forget to air out your home from time to time. If you can open a window for fresh air, just a little bit can make a difference in improving the air quality in your room and stopping it from getting too dry. It might sound simple, but getting the air in your home to a more comfortable, moist level can do wonders for your throat. Many people have seen huge improvements just by adding a humidifier and staying hydrated. And the best part is, you don't have to deal with this discomfort every day if you make a few easy adjustments. Have you ever tried a humidifier or any other methods to deal with dry air? Let me know what works for you or if you have any questions. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Reason number 4, silent acid reflux. Silent acid reflux is one of the sneakiest causes behind that uncomfortable feeling of mucus in your throat every morning, and it's especially common among older adults. You've probably heard of acid reflux, that uncomfortable burning sensation in your chest, but silent acid reflux is different. It doesn't cause the typical heartburn, so you might not even realize it's happening. Instead of the burning sensation, silent acid reflux causes stomach acid to move up into your esophagus and throat while you're lying down at night. This can happen without you feeling any pain, but the acid can irritate the sensitive lining of your throat and vocal cords. As your body tries to protect itself from the irritation, it produces mucus. This mucus coats the throat in an attempt to neutralize the acid and help repair the tissue, but it can leave you waking up with that sticky, uncomfortable feeling in your throat that's hard to shake off. One of the frustrating things about silent acid reflux is that it can go unnoticed for years. You might wake up with a hoarse voice, feel the need to clear your throat, or find yourself coughing up mucus in the mornings, but never connect it to acid reflux. Many older adults assume it's just part of aging or chalk it up to allergies, but it's actually a physical response to acid in your throat. To reduce the effects of silent acid reflux, there are a few simple changes you can make to your daily routine. First, try eating dinner earlier. When you eat too close to bedtime, your body doesn't have enough time to digest the food before you lie down. This increases the likelihood that stomach acid will move up into your throat during the night. Aim to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. Next, try elevating your head while you sleep. When you sleep flat on your back, it's easier for stomach acid to travel upwards. A simple way to help reduce this is to prop up your pillow. This helps keep the acid where it belongs, lower in your stomach. You don't need an expensive wedge pillow. Just adding a little extra height can make a big difference. Avoiding trigger foods in the evening can also be helpful. Certain foods, like tomatoes, chocolate, caffeine, and spicy foods, can worsen acid reflux symptoms. Consider cutting these out of your evening meals and see if it helps with the mucus buildup in your throat. Lastly, you may want to consider smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day. Large meals can overburden your digestive system, which increases the chances of acid reflux. By eating smaller meals, you allow your body to digest food more easily, reducing the likelihood of reflux. If you think silent acid reflux might be the cause of your morning mucus, it's worth talking to your doctor. They can help confirm whether acid reflux is the issue and may suggest treatments like medications to help manage the symptoms. Silent acid reflux can feel like a hidden problem, but once you understand it, you can make simple changes to stop it from affecting your throat. With a few lifestyle adjustments, like changing your eating habits, elevating your head while sleeping, and avoiding certain foods, you can reduce the impact of silent acid reflux and wake up feeling clearer and more comfortable. Have you ever noticed a hoarse voice or throat clearing when you wake up in the morning? Do you think silent acid reflux could be the culprit? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what's worked for you. Reason number 5, medications. Many of us rely on medications to help manage health conditions as we get older, but did you know that some medications can actually be drying out your throat and contributing to the buildup of mucus? It's something that's often overlooked, but certain medications, like antihistamines, which are commonly used for allergies, can cause dryness in the throat, leading to thick mucus that's hard to clear. These medications work by reducing the production of histamine, which can help alleviate allergy symptoms. However, they can also affect your body's natural moisture production. When your throat and nasal passages dry out, your body compensates by producing excess mucus, and you wake up with that familiar, sticky sensation in your throat. It's not just antihistamines that can cause this. Decongestants, certain blood pressure medications, and even some antidepressants can have similar drying effects. And while these medications can help manage symptoms, they can also contribute to your discomfort when it comes to mucus buildup. So, what can you do if you suspect your medication is causing the issue? The best course of action is to talk to your doctor. They may be able to recommend alternative medications that are less drying or adjust the dosage. If you're on medication for allergies, for example, there are newer antihistamines that are less likely to cause dry throat or mucus buildup. Another key strategy is to stay hydrated. Water is your best friend here. It helps thin the mucus, making it easier for your body to expel. It also helps keep your throat from becoming too dry and scratchy. You could even try gargling with salt water if the mucus is particularly thick and stubborn. It's an old remedy, but it works. By addressing the issue with your doctor and making sure to hydrate, you can reduce the side effects of the medication and find a more comfortable balance. So, we've explored 5 common reasons that might be causing you to wake up with mucus in your throat every morning. And the good news is you don't have to accept it as just a part of getting older. Each of these reasons is manageable with simple lifestyle changes, and most of them are easily treatable once you understand what's really causing your symptoms. You don't have to keep suffering in silence. Remember, you're not stuck with this. You have the power to make small adjustments that can bring you huge relief, and once you do, you'll feel more comfortable, more confident, and better able to enjoy your day. Take control of your health and don't be afraid to ask questions. It's never too late to make positive changes that improve your quality of life. If you found these tips helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know which one of these solutions you're going to try first. Whether it's elevating your pillow or investing in a humidifier, every step counts towards feeling better. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more helpful insights. When you hit that notification bell, you'll be the first to know when we upload new content to help you live your healthiest life. Your support means a lot to us, and it helps us create more videos that inform, inspire, and empower people like you. So go ahead, make that comment, hit the like button, and let's keep this conversation going. We're all in this together,